There are two big. We had two raids going, so we had 80 players. And we took the Prophet Velen out of Azure Mist. That one was easy. They didn't really even protect him. And so we took him down, and then we went, and we had to do, they wanted to do Stormwind, and there's a couple different ways of doing Stormwind. I never finished Stormwind. We had, they really protected Stormwind every single time. And for us on the Horde side, Sylvanas was always like really easy for them because they just came in through the gutter and went left, and then they just have to fight down a hallway, and they're there. And likewise, the dwarves. I think we got the dwarves a couple times in PvP raids where but the easy way, and I don't really know if Ironforge is the same way. Ironforge is really confusing to get into. So what I used to do is get in there on something that can summon. Like I got in there on my warlock, and there's like this little, I don't know, it's like down into like a cave or something that's actually in there. So you don't have to fly through the front of Ironforge because then they see you right from their bank and they know you're coming and they'll down that raid like real quick. They'll protect. So what you do is you sneak in somewhere 3 in the morning or something on a warlock. That's what you do, and then you summon the raid, bang, before they even know it. You're on the bosses. That's how we used to do it, and but like Undercity was easy. Azure Mist was easy, and then we had to summon right to the boss room of Stormwind. I don't know how they did that. I don't know where that little thing is. But usually you have a warlock summon your raid to the thing. But in the olden time, I still remember we'd go from Stranglethorn, and they'd know where we're coming. We'd go from Booty Bay and ride up through the jungle and kind of make like a you know on whatever amount you had, and that was like my first try for Stormwind. But I don't think I ever downed Varian Wren. But I do remember when we lost a Varian Wren with like two full raids, for like 40 guys, and ladies. Um, I was on the rogue, and I was last to die really, and then I tagged him at the end after just kind of stealthed around. Pop, me and a druid. I think I go, well, we're done. They cleared us. They really protected Stormwind really well back then. But that's usually what you do. You're trying to down, like a server boss. Thrall was easy for them too. They used to do Thrall a lot. Um, Sylvanas died all the time. And then one thing I was thinking, I don't know, in the lore, I remember this quest from Ghostlands. After you get out of the Blood Elf starting zone, you find this letter. And it says letter to Sylvanas. And I like my favorite, the Banshee Queen. And so you take this letter to Sylvanas, and it doesn't, like, you can't open the letter and read it. Maybe you can read it, and I read through it, and I'm like, wow, that's the elf that's betrothed to her or whatever. It's like someone she really loves. And so you turn it into her, and she goes, I remember that name. And then it just, thanks for the quest or whatever, or something. You get whatever you were after as far as quest items. So then around Pandaland, there's this, like, it looks like a female blood elf. It's Varisa Windrunner or something. And it kind of stands off towards the, I forget, like, if it's Shadow like, I forget what even faction that thing is with. Because I don't play Alliance. And, like it or not, I enjoy Sylvanas. And I thought, well, if that is her betrothed, like, elf person, he probably knows, like, just stay away from her. Like, this human, like, wanted to take on Sylvanas, the Banshee Queen, and he'll learn. Like, drag her off to Northrend and do what you're gonna do, but knowing her, just stay away from her. Like, he took a piece, kind of thing. Anyway, I can't figure that out. If I think that's kind of a genderless character, but that's probably the elf that's waiting for his war widow to get home. Peace.